Okay, I'm Joe McNamee. I teach people how to buy and sell real estate for a fair profit without risk, without using their money, maybe just $10, without using any private money lenders, no hard money lenders, without any type of lender whatsoever. And I also teach people how to have their property sold before they commit to them. Now this property here, it was a husband and wife that were moving away. They had the U-Haul trucks loading them up, and called us and asked us to come and take a look at their house and see if we wanted to just buy it outright from them. Well, that's kind of a common thing. People see our signs that we buy houses, and they just make a natural assumption that you're going to show up to their house and write a check for the full amount for the house, or bring in a bag full of cash and hand to them. Well, there's many different ways of buying a house. So this particular couple, we told them what we could do for them. We got the burden off their back really quickly, but we told them what we could do, and they said that sounded interesting, and they wanted to go ahead and do it. They didn't really have the time with the way that they were moving to really properly get someone in place to market or them themselves do anything, so they just kind of took the quick route. Well, when they moved away, they wanted this house to be cashed out fast, even though we were explaining that we can't promise how long it'll take for it to cash out. So we were a little uncomfortable with them in that aspect, because they were asking for something we said, don't expect it to happen anytime soon. It will happen, but I can't promise you how long. Well, within 6 or 8 months, they started contacting neighbors and all that kind of stuff to see what was going on with the house, because within a couple of weeks, we put the end buyer in place who was working on their credit. They both had decent jobs, and they both were going to be able to cash this house out in very little time, maybe taking a year and a half, 2 years tops on it. But they were impatient, and they wanted to do it sooner than that. And so later on we found out why. But they asked if they could take the house back. And so the end buyer that was in place, we told them that we would put them into another house. So we had all different kinds of options for them to choose from. They needed to pick one, and we waited for them to do that. But we let the seller have the house back. We're not worried about fussing over all that kind of stuff. We still made, a good bit of money off of it the period of time we had it. But then we found out that they had decided to significantly drop the price without telling us, drop the price, and someone had found a buyer for them without, it was through a friend, without us even knowing it. I don't care, that's fine, but the bottom line is they could have told us. We would have given them that much lower price that they were asking for. It's a nice house. But they kind of were a little bit sneaky about it, and so be it. I don't care. Bottom line is we were there when they needed us. The house could have, lots of things could have happened with the house between the time they figured out what they really wanted to do with it and us first getting involved. And then our end buyer, who went into it, really wanted a much bigger piece of land anyway than what that was on. So it's a happy ending for everyone anyhow. Okay.